I want to show you how to land flagship press in Web3 and AI native outlets your category actually reads. Now, this is all without agency retainers. And if you're a founder of an AI, Web3, or a tech protocol getting up for a launch, a race, a TG, or even to just build a narrative, this is for you. Over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to walk you through the exact system 50 plus protocols have used to build narratives that stick without agency markup, recycled journalist list, or without paying for Forbes contributor post that nobody reads. Here's what you need to know upfront. We're going to build you an entire PR engine using three pillar system. Story, press, amplification. This system gets you Taiwan coverage time to your milestones, founder profiles. In publications, your users actually read. I work with you as an embedded fractional PR manager, so you're not juggling agencies, freelancers, and a comms hire that keeps quitting. So if this sounds interesting to you, keep reading. If not, no hard feelings. You can bounce now. Now, why do AI and Web3 founders need a different approach? Now, generic AI does not work with AI and Web3. Here's why. If you're a founder of an AI company, every team in the space is fighting for a handful of reporters who actually understand the difference between an LLM wrapper and real infrastructure. Your agentic AI pitch lands in 50 inboxes the same day. That story needs to be sharper, the timing needs to be tighter, and your journalist needs a reason to care beyond why we raised. So if you're a founder of a Web3 company, you have an opposite problem. Too many outlets, too many KOLs, too much noise. Most agencies slap you a 20K a month and pitch you the protocol the same way they pitch fintech startups. Cold press releases get ignored, APAC gets treated as a translation job. The teams winning in both categories right now have one thing in common: a spot on narrative that does not look like a product update. So here's what I do. There's a three pillar system that we work on, and this includes the press, the story, and the amplification. With most agencies, none of these are connected. A junior writes the press release, someone handles the outreach, APAC is a translation job, and the founder is left to figure out their own voice. Nothing compounds. Here's what I do differently. Pillar one: story. Founders pitch the tech, editors don't care about the tech, they care about what you represent, why now, why this matters, why you. So the first 2 weeks are spent building the narrative thesis, audience map, journalist priority list, the angle that makes your story land. For AI teams, this usually means turning a technical primitive into a category claim. For Web3 teams, it means turning a launch into a market shift. Pillar 2, press. Once the story is right, I run placements end to end, press release, embargo coordination, journalist outreach, post launch sentiment analysis, Taiwan outlets, and the AI native publication covering agents, infrastructure, and the on chain AI stack, plus embargo timing if required. APAC is not an afterthought, it is a feature. Pillar 3, amplification. Taiwan press is a moment. Trust is built over the years. I plug your founder into op-eds, podcast tours, global speaker placements. Your founder becomes the go-to voice for the category, whether it's AI agents, RWAs, deepen, or wallet infrastructure. That's how you go from being another protocol launching mainnet to a category defining voice editors say for a Monday morning. What you actually get. One of the biggest issues founder tell me with PR is that they have too many moving parts: a press release writer, a media list, a KOL coordinator, a global PR lead, a sentiment analysis, a podcast booker. Most teams either hire a comms person who can do these well, or they hire an agency that hands it off to their juniors. What makes me different is that you get all under one roof, run by me directly. Narrative architecture, positioning thesis, journalist priority list, 90-day announcement calendar, embargo strategy, crisis comms playbook, done before we ship every single pitch. Taiwan execution, press releases, exclusive coordination, embargo waves, regional translation, global coverage in both US, UK, and any markets that you want to expand into. Your news goes live the right way in the right outlets at the right hour for each market. Founder profiling, op-ed, ghostwriting, podcast two, speaker placements at Consensus, Token 2049, DevCon, Eat Global, IBW, and major AI conferences, LinkedIn and X Strategy, the kind of profiling that makes investors and partners DM you. Reporting weekly sentiment, share of voice, heat maps, the data your investors and board ask for. You don't manage five vendors, you just show up to interviews, ship your products, and close rounds. So, how do we work together? There are two ways to engage. Option one, a launch sprint, a focused campaign for a single moment, TG, mainnet, fundraise model, release, partnership announcement, or product launch. I build the narrative, run the press, deliver coverage tied to your milestone scope per project. Option two, a fractional retainer. I become your embedded PR manager for 6 months or longer. Ongoing narrative, monthly KOL voice, founder voice, weekly reporting. This is for teams who know that consistent presence matters more than one big hit. Either way, you own the assets, the journalist relationships, the KOL network, the reporting infrastructure built into your own stack, not rented. I only take a small number of clients at a time because you're directly working with me, not a handed off to a junior or an account manager. Next step. So if you're tired of a generic agency pitch, recycled press list and PR that does not connect your fundraise to your community, book a 30-minute call. If you're interested in creating narratives, book a 30-minute call. I will come prep with a teardown of your current press footprint, the gaps I'd close, and a rough 90-day plan. No pressure. If you're not a fit, I'll point you in the right direction. The best time to build a narrative is now. The second best time is before your next milestone or raise. So let's explore it.